Hello. Welcome to Chasing Equity. My name is Ashley and this channel is all about real estate, and I am here to help us get wealthy while using real estate. So this episode is all for my buyers, and I'm super excited to bring you all these different down payment assistance programs that you can use so that you can have an easier time buying your home. So just a few house notes. A down payment is what you pay, and when you do pay it, you get immediate equity into your home. So a lot of lenders require some type of down payment, and the two most common loans you can get is a FHA loan, which requires a 3.5% down payment, and a conventional loan, which requires a 20% down payment. So just to put that into perspective, in the state of Georgia, which is where I am, average home is roughly about $300,000. So for FHA, if you need to put down 3.5%, you have to put down $10,500. And for conventional, if you need to put down 20%, you would have to put down $60,000. So these down payment assistance can be life-changing and can help you easily and more quickly get into your home. Just a few disclaimers about the actual programs. I am in Georgia, so I'm kind of just basing the information off of Georgia's rules and laws or whatever and programs, but majority of these programs are available nationwide. You just have to look up the specifics on your actual state. Also, these programs do require for you to be a first-time home buyer and that you are an owner occupant of the home. But don't let that discourage you. There's ways to work around that. For first-time home buyers, I believe if you haven't owned a home in the past 3 years, you can qualify for first-time home buyer. And also, if you are looking to rent out the home in the future, there are other ways you can work around that. But at the time of the loan, you need to be first consider a first-time home buyer, and also you need to plan to be an owner occupant of the home. Also, just because these programs are little to no down payment, that does not mean you go to the closing table with absolutely no money. There's a lot of other fees and other things that go into purchasing a home that you may have to shell out a few hundreds or thousands, but having a down payment is one of the biggest chunks that you would have to pay at the closing table. And so having that cleared or as low as possible, that can definitely help a lot. Like mentioning before, I am in Georgia, so my specifics are for Georgia, but there are so many different programs that are statewide, citywide, countywide. So I hope that this video can give you some idea of what down payment assistance can look like, but definitely search for your specific area because you can also get more help that I'm not able to see. Lastly, I do want to say some of these programs do require a lot. You know, you have to put in a lot of legwork to get the down payment assistance, but it is free money. So whatever these programs want, I suggest you do it. Get the free money, get into your home, and it'll be all over, okay? Now let's get into the actual video of these 5 different types of down payment assistance that I have for you. The first one we're going to talk about is Naca. Naca is a national program that is geared towards low-income family households, but anyone can apply for Naca no matter what your income range is. They just make lower income families the priority, and they have the most benefits. Completing the Naca program, you would get no down payment, no closing cost fees, no additional other kind of fees. You may have to pay something, but the majority of the closing costs that you need will be paid for by Naca. With Naca, you can build a home, you can buy a home, you can rehab a home, you can even buy a multifamily with 4 units, as long as you're planning to be an owner occupant with this program. And so all of these no down payments, closing costs, and all that good stuff does apply no matter how you obtain a home, but there might be different rules of, you know, what you have to qualify for. And one thing is NACA is very strict on the first time home buying thing, so you cannot own any homes at the time of applying for the program. But once you're in the program and you want to invest in like some investment properties, you can purchase homes after that, but just make sure when you're applying you don't own any real estate or any homes. And I must admit, Naca is probably one of the toughest programs to actually get through. So this is not a program you should get into if you're looking to buy a home within the next month. But the benefits of using Naca definitely exceeds the, I guess, headache that you might go through when applying for the program. The next down payment assistance program is Georgia specific, and it's the Georgia Dream program. And the Georgia Dream program is, of course, statewide, but you do have to work with certain lenders that will use the Georgia Dream program. So with the Georgia Dream program, you can get $7,500 up to $1,000 in down payment assistance. The $7,500 is the standard rate, but the $10,000 is for those who are in the public service field, like teachers and things of that sort. So with our example before, if your down payment is $10,500, someone in the public service can have the majority of that knocked out, or someone that's just a regular person can have a good chunk of that paid for by the Georgia Dream program. There is an income limit for the Georgia Dream program that I suggest you look at their website, because it does vary by state. But you know, it's not for the rich, it's for lower income people. So if you're a lower income, I'm sure you can qualify. Next, we have the USDA loans, which is backed by the government. But this loan is specifically for those who are in the rural areas. Now, before you get antsy and before you cancel out the USDA loans in the rural areas, 80% of the United States is considered rural. So if you just look on the outside skirts of your city, you'll probably be able to qualify for homes and land that is considered rural. So they do have a map on their website, and depending on your state, they'll map out which areas are rural, and that is the areas that can qualify for the USDA loans. Now, the USDA loans do have two main programs. They have multiple, but two main programs, which is USDA Direct and USDA Guaranteed. With the USDA Direct loans, that is lended by USDA themselves. So the government themselves is giving you the loan for the home. And with the USDA Guaranteed loans, that is lended by actual lenders that qualify for the program. So I can do a separate video on the differences between the two, but both programs do offer zero down payment assistance, and you just have to be in that rural area and qualify. And for the direct loan, you do have to be considered low income for that. With the USDA loans, you can qualify to build a home, rehab a home, buy a home, and also buy a multi-family home, as long as you are an owner occupant of the home and it is 4 units and less. Number 4, I have the VA loans, and of course these loans are specifically for our veterans and active duty and reserve military men and women. But this is a great program if you are one of those qualifying people. The VA loan is backed by the actual VA, so it is a government program, and you have zero down payment and some of your closing costs and other fees paid for by the VA. You can also get a single family home. I don't know if you can build a home, but of course buy, more than likely rehab, and you can get a multi-family home as long as you are an owner occupant and it's 4 units and less. So I don't have that much information about the VA, but if you are a veteran or someone that's active duty, please look into this program, because it is specifically for you all, thank you all for your service, and you should definitely take advantage of those benefits. Last but not least, we do have a brand new program called Closing the Gap, and this program is backed by the Legacy Home Loan lenders. So this is a lender specific program. You have to apply with the actual lenders to benefit from this program. And just a fun fact about the Legacy Home Loans, the CEO of this company is actually Ben Slayton, who is the first Black realtor ever. Isn't that cool? And this program is specifically for African American first-time home buyers. The purpose of this program is to get more Black people to buy homes, so that the difference between other racist homeowners and Black homeowners can close a little bit more, so that we can close that gap in home ownership for Black people. Again, this program is specifically for Black people, and also this is a lender specific program, and the program offers a 1% down payment and some of your closing costs covered as well. So just to put that into perspective, if you're getting a FHA loan and your down payment is just 1%, you'll be paying $3,000 instead of the 3.5% of the $10,500. So that is a huge savings that this program is offering. With this program being brand spanking new, which I mean, it literally came out in October 2022. There is only a few cities that they rolled out in, which includes Atlanta, Baltimore, Chicago, Detroit, Memphis, and Philadelphia. So these cities have this program currently. One of the main ways you have to qualify is that your current zip code has to be in a predominantly black area, and you can only qualify for a single family home. So I'm super excited for that program. I know it can be life-changing, and I love the movement of closing the gap. So I hope this video was very helpful for you all. And if you all want me to go into details on a certain program, I can definitely do that. I do plan on doing Naca already, because Naca is a whole series of episodes in itself. But this is the general information. Please look into your specific state, county, city, whatever, and find other programs or get the details of these programs. So the website for these programs will be in the description box. And I hope this was helpful for someone. And until the next video, peace.